Hi, welcome to North State Law. My name is Nick Dogle. I'm the owner and founder of the firm. I wanted to get into some frequently asked questions and answer those. So let's just jump right in. First main question that I get is, what is professional licensing defense? That's also known as occupational licensing defense or administrative law. Professional licensing defense is when an individual is in trouble with a professional licensing board or the Office of Administrative Hearings. They have the potential to have their license revoked, suspended, probation implemented against them, reprimands, things of that nature, some sort of discipline against their professional license. A prime example would be if the North Carolina State Bar, who is the licensing board for attorneys in North Carolina, sends a letter to an attorney outlining a potential ethics violation. They can hire our firm. We'll represent them from start to finish in their process, try to eliminate any potential reprimands or punishments to their license, get them back to practicing law. That's just one example of the many, many areas that we help professionals in. Another question that we get a lot is, what if I receive a letter from my board or the Office of Administrative Hearings? What do I do after that? First off, be careful to read your letter in detail. Most letters will give the recipient 15 days to file a written response requesting a contested hearing. It is very important that you read through that carefully and you contact an attorney as soon as possible. If you can't contact an attorney, make sure you respond via letter, following the instructions on the letter to the proper mailing address, make a copy of it, and that way you reserve your right to a hearing that will be heard on a later date. It's very important to do that. Reason being is you don't want to miss out on your ability to represent yourself at the very least, or have proper representation for you so you can keep your license going forward. Another question that I get a lot is, if I receive a letter, do I have to stop practicing in my chosen profession? Not exactly. Unless you receive an injunction from a board or the Office of Administrative Hearings or from the Superior Court, then you can keep practicing in that chosen profession. I would still heavily recommend making sure that you reserve that contested hearing. You might be able to work things out and not have the contested hearing, but if you don't request that contested hearing, you're not going to get an opportunity to defend yourself, and you are basically at the board's beck and call for what they may implement as a penalty against you. So we don't want to do that. Another question that I get frequently is, what exactly is the Office of Administrative Hearings? They are a quasi-judicial governmental authority that regulates licenses through a government agency. For example, the Department of Insurance regulates insurance agents and adjusters' licenses in the state of North Carolina. So any hearings that go through them, it goes through the Office of Administrative Hearings. There are other agencies that are like that are run by the government that control an individual's professional license. All those that are heard by the Office of Administrative Hearings. So those are the only questions that we have for today. Be on the lookout for future videos of this kind. And thank you for taking the time out today. Please click the link on the bottom of the screen for more information about me and my firm. Have a great day. Bye-bye.